Surprise, surprise. Keyword, I'm gonna try my best not to put any bleach or dye on my hair.
I want all three. Ooh, Ashley. Hey, ooh, Ashley. Hey.
Hey y'all, it's your girl Shay back with another video. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Ashley. As you can see by the title of this video today, I have combed out my locks. I know it has been a minute since y'all have seen me on this channel. Y'all, I have been debating, going back and forth, whether or not I was gonna comb out my locks, and as you can see, I went on and did it. Y'all, this has been a long time coming, to be so honest. I have gone through a lot of ups and downs in this lock journey, but stay tuned just to see more on why I combed out my locks and the process as well. I will have timestamps in this video if you don't want to watch everything, just so you can navigate through the video and watch whatever parts you want to watch. If you want to watch the whole thing, that would be greatly appreciated. If you are new here, my name is Ashley and I do post lock natural hair content. Before we jump into this video, make sure you give it a thumbs up, subscribe down below to join the family, and without further ado, let's hop on into the video. Alright y'all, long time no see. The last thing I posted on this channel was a short of me going back from ginger to black. That was a look, that was a move. I love the black hair on me, y'all. It just looks better, it's healthier. I don't have to deal with all the breakage and all that. So yeah, the black locks, they suited me for a minute. I love them, and yes, I did add lock extensions into my hair, so it was looking really good, but my hair was just shedding a lot. My hair was very damaged and it just was not the vibe, y'all. So I just want to run you through my lock journey. This is actually my second lock journey. I have both lock journeys fully documented on my channel. I started my very first lock journey on probably like a little bit past shoulder length hair. I started my first lock journey with comb coils. I had about 100 locks. Those locks got bleached, dyed, fried, laid to the side, y'all. So those got completely cut off. This is about 2 years of hair growth, a little more than 2 years, because I cut my hair in like May of 2022. So it's a little bit over 2 years of hair growth. That first set of locks, I ended up cutting them off, and then I restarted on very short hair, which is the set of locks that I just cut off now. I grew those out naturally for about a year. They were a lot thicker. So I had about 80-ish locks that time around because I did want them to be thicker. I did want them to be a little bit different than my last set. I also started with comb coils just on a very short TWA little cut, y'all. I do my own hair. I cut my own hair, all of that. So it wasn't like super even and like all that all the way around. It wasn't bad or anything or super noticeable, but I added lock extensions a year in and I absolutely loved them. My hair looked amazing. It was super thick, super full. I felt like they were very natural as well, and it did give me a chance to wear my hair out so much more because I was just a lot more confident with the length. Also, I did record that. If you do want to check it out, it'll be linked down below in the description box, and I'll pop it up in one of the cards for you as well if you're interested. Those were good until they weren't. My hair would consistently slip out. It was consistently falling out, shedding all over the place. But 2 weeks after I installed them, I was going through it and I decided to bleach, box dye my hair. Basically, like, I lifted my hair, so technically it was bleach, but that video will also be up in the cards and down in the description box below. I did use box dye, but obviously there's some form of a lightening agent in there to make your hair go from black to like a lighter color, so I digress. But yeah, I did that to my hair, went ginger, bleached it again, roots and all over my hair just to even it out. One of my friends did it for me, and then I went ginger for a minute. Y'all, that's when the tables turned, okay? My hair, I love the ginger. I thought it was super cute, but it was just really hard to achieve the same color over and over again, and I was so tired of the upkeep. My hair was shedding, it was falling out, and a lot of it was the lock extension, but the fact that the lock extensions kept slipping out, I had to keep re-adding them back in, and it was just super annoying. And it's like my natural hair was getting ripped out in the process of me like weaving it in through each other. So yeah, I was just getting real sick and tired of it, which is why I went back to black. Loved the black hair on me. I felt like it suited me so well, but I noticed that my hair was just so much thinner, so much less healthy, and I was like, I don't like this. This is not me. Like, I want my hair to be healthy. So this time around, I am gonna start my locks again. Disclaimer, I have no idea when. I am loving my natural hair. I haven't really been wearing it out so much, but I've been loving doing it and seeing my natural curl pattern and seeing, this is the first time of me wearing a puff since I combed out my locks, and it looks so cute, y'all. I'm really happy to see my natural hair and see how long it's gotten. But yeah, I was just experiencing a lot of damage in my hair, just from the bleaching for one and the lock extensions. I feel like both of those together really just damaged my hair. My hair was always slipping out, it was always shedding. Every time I would wash my hair, there was hair everywhere, and I'm like, girl, you have locks. That is not a normal thing to happen with locks. So it was just very annoying and something that I did not want to deal with anymore. anymore. And also the size of my locks, they were a little bit too thick for me. So that was something that I was really insecure about just throughout my lock journey. I wanted like a smaller set of locks. Like honestly, my first set of locks, perfect. Love that set of locks. Damaged my hair with bleach. I would probably still have that set of locks if it wasn't for me bleaching my hair. We don't have to get too much into that because baby, I'm never getting that first set back. I'm gonna try to replicate it as much as I can in my third set. Hopefully third time's the charm, y'all, but the way I be switching stuff up, I'm not gonna make any promises to anybody. And I am gonna try my best, keyword, I'm gonna try my best not to put any bleach or dye on my hair. No promises, because I definitely promised y'all last time. And what did I do? I went and broke that promise. I ain't even gonna hold y'all. Like, if I want to dye it, then I'm going to, but I don't want to dye it because the damage is insane. The damage is crazy. It's always a lot of upkeep. It's a lot of shedding. Your hair isn't as full. It's not as thick. It's not as voluptuous as it could be. And I just don't want to go through any of that. So hopefully I don't dye my hair in my next set of locks, or period, because black hair looks really good on me. For one, it looks super healthy, super good. It complements my features. So I was like, maybe we could hold out on a dye. We don't need to do any of that. Honestly, y'all, I've been wearing my wigs for the most part. I haven't really been wearing my natural hair out at all. I have been taking pictures and things here and there. This is actually a style that I would wear outside because I used to wear my puff a lot, but I just have not been like dealing with my natural hair. So I'm probably just gonna braid it up and put it under a wig if we're being fully real and honest, just because I am getting my hair braided on Saturday too. So I just want to keep it nice and protected and clean because I am gonna wash my hair today, which is Thursday, blow dry it tomorrow, which is Friday, and then go get my hair braided and some boho knotless on Saturday. So yeah, I'm really excited for that. I'm excited for some knotless braids because y'all, the box braids, they're cute and all, but that little knot in the front just wasn't giving. And the fact that my locks were so thick, it was like I literally had to make the box braids thick. Yeah, y'all, we don't have to get too much into it, but I just want to let y'all know it took me about 3 weeks total to take out my locks. And that was with me like being super busy in between, like going to work. I actually went on a vacation with my family. I just took time off here and there. So I counted out and I did take about 7 days off all throughout that 3 weeks. So technically it took me about 2 weeks to comb out my locks. I had 79 locks. I did combine a few here and there. So those did have to get ripped open, or it was just really hard to take them out. But when I ripped it open, I was like, ooh, this is a lot easier. I don't know if I should have been ripping my hair, but I did. And those were like closer to the front where things were like more combined. I did notice that the thicker the lock, the easier it is to comb out, but conditioner is going to be your best friend. So get you some conditioner. I do go through all of that in the portion where I'm combing out my locks, so I'm not going to get too deep into that. My brain, like I have a bird brain. Like I literally cannot remember what I was just talking about. But I would say it took me anywhere from 20 to 30 minutes just to comb out one lock, and sometimes more. I wasn't really timing myself for each and every lock. Here and there I would time myself. I would say each and every day I worked on it anywhere from maybe 2 hours to 8 hours would be the longest time I sat there and like combed my locks out. In about an hour I could get 2 locks out. 2 hours I can get 4 locks out, about 2 locks per hour. So it took your girl a minute, and like I said, I did take breaks in between. Some days I didn't work on it as long as others. Some days I didn't work at all. So it was just a lot going on, but eventually I did get them out, y'all. I was so happy. And I'm just so excited to go get my hair braided up and start doing protective styles. I do want to grow my hair out a little bit. I have no idea how long I'm going to keep my natural hair loose natural before I start my locks again, but I have a feeling it's going to get really old and tired with all this detangling, mama, because oh my gosh, it's ghetto. Detangling is super ghetto. I started my first set of locks in 2020. It is now 2024. So on and off, I've had locks for about 4.5 years now. I've never really had to detangle like that because when I cut my last set of locks, my hair was very much short. When I have to detangle that little fro, I was complaining. And I went to get my hair locked like 2 months after that. I do remember everything. I've been watching YouTube videos on how to take care of my hair. I am gonna make a Amazon essentials on how to comb out your locks on the products that you need. So that will be linked down below on my Amazon storefront. So check that out if you want to use any of the products that I used in the video. And I do make a small commission if you shop through my Amazon storefront link. So that would be greatly appreciated, but no pressure if you do not want to. Y'all, I could not believe I forgot to show you how much hair I lost. That is why I look so different. The puff placement is different. It was higher up in my head. I was just like messing around trying out different styles in the bathroom. I forgot to show y'all how much hair I lost. Here is a bag full of it. I'm about to get hair all over my bed and I hate it. So here's all the hair. Y'all, it's so wet. Ew. Oh my god. This is most of it. I'm not trying to pull out anymore because I don't want to spill it, but I'm gonna put it in a different bag just so you can see it a little bit better. OMG, y'all, this is so much hair. And just in case you are wondering, I still have my first set of locks. They were red when I cut them and they're in this little bag. I'm gonna go put my hair in a bag like this. But yeah, this is my first set of locks in here. I honestly don't feel like taking them out, so I'm not going to. But yeah, my first set of locks. Y'all, I'm sentimental like this. I'm probably gonna keep these two. I honestly want to do maybe like a painting or something and put my hair on it. Same with the locks. I think that would be super cute. But honestly, I don't know what I'm gonna do with it yet, but for now I'm just gonna hoard it and keep it. So mind your business. All right, y'all, I condensed it into this little bag right here. This is like a full afro full of hair. A whole head of hair right here. Honestly, they're very much similar in like how much hair it is. Instead of crazy cat lady, I'm like a crazy hair lady. All right, y'all, you have made it to the end of the video. Thank you so much for watching all the way through. Since you have made it here, comment down below this emoji. You are a real one for making it all the way through. Also, comment down below where you are in your lock journey, when you plan to start, or what's stopping you, or how many times have you combed out your locks, y'all, or gotten rid of your locks, or which set of locks are you on? Because baby, I'm about to be on my third set, and I know some of us have done this before multiple times. And before you leave, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, subscribe down below to join the family, and without further ado, I'll see you in the next one. Bye. I have not filmed in a minute and I am a little bit awkward. Yeah. Long as we got